I only have three things to say, y'all. One, Sam, you're doing too much. Sequoia, have several seats. And Egypt, something is seriously, seriously wrong with you, girl. What's up, y'all? We back with another video. And this is Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 12. This is the season finale. It was a good season finale. Very explosive. And I enjoyed it, so I hope you guys did too. So let's just jump right in, okay? We start off where the last episode left off with Egypt performing. Egypt performing, she did all right. Like, it seemed kind of forced. The music was okay. It wasn't bad, you know. But it seemed kind of forced because it seemed like it's something Sam wrote and it was just forced on her to sing it or whatever. It didn't seem natural. So while Egypt is performing, they go to Little Twist in his confessional. And he says this is what Egypt should be doing. Like more of this singing and performing because this is where she shines in her element. So, while Egypt is performing, the brat looks back like at Sam because he back there hooping and hollering, performing like he up on the damn stage. Like, boy, like the brat said, calm the fuck down. Like, we know this your girl. You want to hype her up and be her little cheerleader. But we don't need all that, sir. Let this girl shine. Let her fucking perform. Let her do what she do. We could barely hear her because we hear him. And it was just utterly ridiculous, y'all. It was just ridiculous. So then after Egypt performance, all the judges critique her. The brat asked her, do she write her own material, her own songs? And she was like, yes, I write my own songs, and I get some people to write some songs as well. And Brad called bullshit. I did too. Like, Brad was like, make sure you writing your own music and that it's coming from your heart. And I agree. Because, girl, you lying. Why the hell you stuttering? Because you're fucking lying. Sam wrote that bullshit. It sounds like something he fucking wrote. Just say that. I don't know. Why this little girl always got the goddamn lie? That was ridiculous too. Like, oh my God. So, you know, that's unfortunate because at the end of the day, you want your music to be your art. You want to continue to grow and learn. And how can you do that when you got Sam writing your damn music of all fucking people? Girl, bye. So then, Brianna performs via on a video recording because she wasn't there. So Brianna's performance was a bop. I was here for it. The brat and all the other judges was here for it as well. You know, she had her little Erykah Badu thing going on, and I was here for it. The song was a bop, and she was just mellowed out, and I could vibe to Brianna music. I had no idea that Brianna could sing the way she does. So, good job, Brianna. And actually, I thought Brianna should have won because she was the best performance. Although the other girl, what was her name? Sequoia, I liked her too because her song was a bop. So then the judges picked the winner, and it was a three-way tie with this dude named Ghoulie, a girl named Jock, and Egypt. And I was like, how the hell Egypt win over Brianna? But okay, girl. So they win. What they won was they get to go to the Trina and Trick morning show and do an interview there. And I was like, I guess. So then Sequoia goes and have a seat next to Denise and Savannah and Cree. And she asks Denise, was you trying to be shady earlier when you had said that me and my mom, like, you didn't know who was the mother and who was the daughter. Was you trying to be shady towards me, saying that I look old? And she was like, no, not at all. I was just saying that your mom looks young. I'm not saying that you look old, but it was hard to tell who the mother was and who the daughter was when y'all can look like sisters. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, because I took it as like you was trying to throw a dig. And at that point, I was like, girl, if she said no, that it wasn't a dig, what the fuck are you talking about? You sound ridiculous. Like, what the hell are you talking about, girl? So Tanise was like, no, I don't do that type of shit, shady shit, whatever. And she just like kind of like rolled her eyes like as she was taking a sip of her drink. Like she's annoyed type of roll, right? So Sequoia was like, what was that, an eye roll? Like she straightening her or some shit. I'm like, girl, who the fuck are you talking to? First of all, because I know the fuck you ain't talking to me. And if it was an eye roll, bitch, what? Okay, that part. What? So, Cree at this point say to Sequoia, you have a lot of Simmons beef, don't you? And she was like, what are you talking about? And Cree was like, don't you have beef with Vanessa or something like that? She was like, who told you that? And she was like, Savannah told me. And Savannah was like, yeah. Like, I told her, I said it, shit. She, like, confessed up to it, because, bitch, you can't lie, so you ain't said it. And here we go once again. Savannah stirring the pot, but I love it, because it's great for reality TV. It just is what the fuck it is, shit. So, Tanise say, there isn't a problem, but if you want it to be a problem, it could be, what's up? And she was like, what you mean, what's up? She was like, what's up? So then Tanise looks over at production and tell them, like, call them out on their bullshit for sending this girl over here with this shit, knowing that she pregnant. Like she said, y'all know my situation, meaning that I'm pregnant, and y'all gonna bring this bitch over here to start some shit with me, because I'll beat this bitch ass and be done lost my goddamn baby, and I sue the fuck out of y'all, basically, is what's gonna fucking happen. So, yeah, I went with that shit. Production, they was dead ass wrong for that shit. So, Sequoia was like, all I did was ask her, was that an eye roll? And she doing all this, so I don't understand what the hype is about. And she said it just made me feel some type of way that she rolled her eyes. And Tanise said, you coming at me with some type of tone, but you don't know your tone could get checked. So at this point, Sequoia done stood up with her glass and like, bitch, check. Who the fuck gonna check me? Like she finna throw the damn liquor or whatever in the cup on Tanise. So then Tanise getting rah-rah like, oh, bitch, what's up? You standing up? Like she ready to fucking fight at this point. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's finna go down. So then JoJo come over there and JoJo come over there and asked him what's going on. Sequoia was like, she said my tone could get checked. So I stood up like, check it then. And JoJo was like, let me get my wife out of here. He trying to calm the situation down or whatever. But Tanise on that rah-rah, she ready to fucking fight at this point. She don't give a fuck with nobody trying to tell her. She can care less about that damn baby at this point because she ready to fight. So then the brat say she out because she ain't with this bullshit. So TT is, they go over to TT. TT is over this family meeting. She's talking to her mom. And she's saying, her mom is asking her what does she want out of this meeting or whatever. And she was just like, I'm over it. Like, I really don't even fucking care to talk to them, but I'm just doing this for you, Mom, at this point. It just is what it is. So then Cree is meeting up with Vanessa at Vanessa's house to tell her about the showcase. So when Cree get there, she sit in the chair, and her ass so goddamn big, it breaks the motherfucking chair. And I was like, girl, all that big ass booty is just like, whoa, it's too much. Calm down. That ass is big. You're going to need some sturdier chairs than that, Vanessa, for Cree ass or whatever. It was funny or whatever. So they sit down. They having a little lunch or whatever, drinks. And Cree tells Vanessa what happened at the showcase. And Vanessa was like, when Cree told her that Sequoia came after Tanise, and she was, Vanessa was like, Tanise? Like, hold the fuck on, not my brother's wife that's pregnant. And she was like, what she come at her for? What she got a problem with her for? And so Cree was telling her that basically she got a problem with Angela because Angela used to date her baby daddy or whatever that she's not with any longer, which is so stupid to me. Like, girl, y'all gonna fight and argue over a nigga you ain't even with. She ain't even with. Girl, you need a better storyline because we're not gonna deal with this shit all season. Well, it ain't all season because good thing she came at the end of the season because this was the season finale because that was some straight bullshit. So Vanessa was like, nah, if she gonna have a problem with my family like that, then she can't be around no more. That's it. We not hanging with that bitch no more. Don't bring her around. And that's it. And I agree. Keep that bitch away. So then we go over to Egypt, Pep, and Sam. They in a car ride on their way to they're on their way to the family meeting they supposed to be having with TT and her mama. So Sam in the back seat and Pepper and Egypt in the front seat or whatever. And they talking about the meeting and what they would tolerate and what they won't. And Egypt like, we just gonna go in here, tell our truth, this, and that. And here comes Sam. Ain't nobody talking to his ass, but here comes Sam. Yeah, we're not going to do anything, no fighting, no nothing, unless one of them put their hands on us, then it's on. And I'm like, see, why the fuck did you say that shit, Sam? Nobody asked you your fucking opinion, first off. Second off, why you want these people to fight their family? TT not finna put her hands on them. Like, you sounded so ignorant in that situation. He just sounded so ignorant to me, and it just, ugh. It just irked my nerve, and I was cringing when I was listening to this because Egypt and Pepper was like, yep, if they touch us, like, if she hit us, we're going to beat her ass or something. Girl, that is your niece and that is your cousin. What the fuck? Like, get Sam ass up out of here. Like, I can't stand this motherfucker. I know y'all heard about, on that lady, YouTube, I forget her name, Tasha K or somebody, that Sam got caught again in a transgender inbox, talking to her, having relations with her. They done had sex and everything, and this was recent. And she called their ass out on it. And Egypt just sitting there looking all fucking stupid in the goddamn face. Sam all hot and mad and heated because she asked him this damn question. If you ain't do shit, what you mad about? We all know it's true and that you did it. And like he said, y'all don't know what me and my girl got going on, what we do together. When he said that shit, it said ding, 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 ding. Oh, so Egypt been knew what the fuck is going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they was fucking niggas together in a threesome. And I wouldn't be surprised if Egypt wasn't fucking him and his ass with a dildo. That's just what they seem like to me. Like, she know exactly what's going on and she okay with it. So at this point, I don't give a fuck, and neither should nobody else. Moving on. So we get to Denise and JoJo. And JoJo tells their daughter that they're having a baby, and their little girl was so happy, and I'm happy for them. They're growing their family. And Denise says she feels like she's having a girl, but JoJo wants a boy because he already got his princess, so he wants his son to carry the name, the family name, and the legacy. And he also tells her that she needs to be stress-free, and if Sequoia thinks, he tells her she needs to be stress-free. And she said, I'm trying to be stress-free. But if Sequoia thinks she's going to try me, but you got the wrong one. Basically, is what she said. Hey, bitch, if you think you're going to try me, pregnant or not, bitch, I'm going to beat that ass. But JoJo was like, nah, you need to be chill because we don't want to have another miscarriage. And I agree. So then we get to Trish and Tyron. They're waiting for Sam at like this bar, Sam and Sean, to come in. So he tells them that they're fucking up the family once they get in. He tell them they fucking up the family with them beefing with each other is fucking up the family. And at this point, he just gonna need them to cut the shit out. Like, it's petty. Y'all ain't really got no real reason to be fussing, fighting, and arguing any goddamn ways. So let the shit go. Then we go over to TT and her mom. And then TT and her mom is waiting in the hotel room. Then Pepper and Egypt come in. So TT set her timer on her phone. TT set a time on their ass for 60 minutes. Meaning, bitch, y'all only got 1 motherfucking hour to talk about this bullshit, and I'm out because I got other shit to do, and y'all is irrelevant to me at this point. And I holler at y'all. I fucking holler because, and here come Egypt. I know you got a lot to do, but I got a lot to say. Bitch, we don't give a fuck. Say what you got to say within this hour because, bitch, after this hour, I don't want to hear about this shit no more. And I was with TT on that shit. So, then TT say, lay it all out, Egypt. What have I done to you? So Egypt say to TT, you told the world that Sam don't have any money and that she's just a little girl and he's trying to take her for all the money. He's trying to take her for her money and that, like, he don't treat her like the black queen that she is. And I was like, bitch, what? She kept hollering about, I'm a queen, I'm a queen. Bitch, if you a queen, you ain't got to say it that many goddamn times, bitch. We would know it by now. Yes, you are a black queen, but you don't treat yourself like a black queen. You cutting off your hair. First off, your hair is your queendom. That don't make you your queen, but it's your crown. God gave you that hair for a reason. It's your crown. So while you're not wearing your crown, you're going to cut off your hair despite your face, okay? Because you look like a fucking boy. And that's what Sam wanted. He don't want no woman. He want a man that look like a woman. But you are a woman that look like a man with that haircut. Do you understand what I'm telling you, Egypt? Egypt. Girl, you need therapy because that shit was ridiculous. You sounded like a little child that's throwing a fucking temper tantrum that can't have her fucking way. And what's the damn girl name? Her cousin, TT. TT was looking at her like, what? Calm down, girl. TT was taken aback. She was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Because you are doing the absolute most, Egypt. Oh, this whole scene worked my nerve. That's why I'm like 4 days short of making this video. Because I really didn't want to talk about this shit. Because Egypt pissed me off with that dumb shit. I don't want to discuss this shit. It's like, ugh. Glad this was the season finale. Because she got on my goddamn nerve. So, Egypt was telling TT that she felt like she talked about Sam's financial, like his bank account or whatever, on camera to let the world believe that she's with a soulless man. And I'm like, girl, a soulless man? No, you're not with a soulless man. You with a broke man, bitch. It's a motherfucking difference, hoe. Calm down. A soulless man, and that's robbing her money. And that she's stigmatized. And I'm like, you are stigmatized, little girl. And robbing you of what money? You ain't got none. Hell, your mama barely got some. Girl, it's easy for me to go in on Egypt right now, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So, TT said anything that she said about Sam is something that is not something that she made up, and it was something that was already brought to the show. Exactly. It's not nothing that she said on the show that that wasn't already said, okay, or brought up. So Egypt say it was all lies. No, it wasn't, Egypt. That boy talked about him being fucking broke. That shit was not no damn lie. So then TT say that she repeated what she heard. And TT tells Egypt, name the lie that I told. Exactly. I repeated what I heard. But tell me the lie that I told, since you say it's all lies. So Pepper say, are you ready to go there? Are you ready to go there? Really? You ready? And TT was like, yeah, say it. Say it. Basically like, say it, bitch. That's what she wanted to say, but she didn't because that's her auntie. But yeah, that's what she was thinking. So, we go from that part and they head over to Angela. Angela is doing her photo shoot when Vanessa comes in. Angela body is motherfucking sickening, bitch. Now, Angela might be a lot of motherfucking things, and that she is, because she's a real bitch. But that girl body, the way she work out, her body is on fleek. I gotta give it to her. Her body on fleek. So, Vanessa comes in, and she says she don't want to do the shoot because she don't feel like her body is up to par. And I'm just like, Vanessa, I really wish you would get some self-esteem about yourself. Because you are very beautiful and your body is very beautiful as well as Angela's. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I trade my body for yours any day. Like, bitch, what? No, what the fuck are you talking about? But that's neither here nor there. They go and sit down and they talk about Angela they talk about Angela wanting to get a boob job. And I'm like, girl, whatever. She's like, she breastfed, her titties are sagging, she want to get them lifted up. Okay, do whatever make you happy. It ain't my body, I don't care. So, she says she paying, in her confession of Vanessa, says she paying Sequoia dust. She's not going to bring it up to Angela because it ain't worth it. And they just going to move on and keep her away from the family. And I agree. So, so then they head back over to Sean and Sam. Sean say it's simple. He told Sam it's simple. Did you have anything to do with Don saying that I cheated on TT? And Sam say no. And do I believe that? Maybe. He might not have had it, but they didn't show him saying anything about that, so I'm just going to take it as he didn't say nothing. But we know he had a lot to say behind the scenes. I'm sure of it. I'm pretty darn sure. Because he always got something to fucking say. And the second thing he asked him, do you think TT is really in love with you or was really in love with you? And Sam say no. Now, if you saying no, that you don't think she was in love with you, then why the fuck did you tell Pepper in Egypt that TT was in love with you? You knew that girl didn't love you, wasn't in love with you. None of that shit was true. You turned Egypt against her fucking cousin. See, if Pepper and Tretch were smart, they would look back at this episode and see that this fuck nigga started this shit. It ain't got shit to do with Sean. Sean ain't got shit to do with this shit. Sam is the reason why TT and Pepper and Egypt don't fuck with each other anymore. It's simply because of him. Because of a lie he told that this girl was in love with him. Of course Egypt don't want to fuck with TT. She thinks she in love with her man. But bitch, how you gonna believe a nigga over your own fucking family that was more like your sister than your damn cousin? That let me know how young-minded and stupid she is. So the last thing, he said, moving forward, we do not meddle in the girls' business. They argue, if they happy, whatever. If I have a problem with Egypt, I will call you. If you got a problem with Tahira, you call me. And that's it. And here comes Sam. Sam gonna talk about some, I don't want to be just cordial with you. I want to be family with you. And even Tretch saw through that bullshit. He was like, nigga, like, so gay ass. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. But he was like, nigga, calm the fuck down, nigga. Baby steps, nigga. Nobody don't want to be your goddamn friend or best friend. We said cordial, nigga. Stick to that. Because Sam be doing the most. Talking about he want to be family with him. No, the fuck you don't, boy. Oh, he was just doing way too much. And I'm glad Tretch straightened his ass. Period. So then we go back to TT at they meeting. And TT say, tell me the lie and what I said. Egypt say, the lie of you acting like you don't know what you done. The lie that you don't know what you done. And she keep hearing things to make Sam look. She keep hearing things to make Sam look like he got like he's a bad character. And then she was like, do you remember saying these things or no? Or are you going to deny it? And at this point, Titi was like, look, if you want me to say I said it, I said it. Like, I'm not here to lie or anything. If I said it, I said it. And I was glad Titi said that. Just shut these motherfuckers up. She was like, if you say that I said it, sure. So then Egypt say, you ruined my reputation. And Titi said, what reputation? I was like, bitch, you better say that shit, because I hollered when she said that. Bitch, Egypt, what reputation, boo? Tell me, because I want to know the answer to this shit. Bitch, you ain't got no reputation. You wasn't in Salt and Pepper. Bitch, what? What? Your reputation? What reputation, Egypt? Don't worry, I got time today. I'll wait. Somebody tell me what reputation Egypt had. Bitch, what? That didn't make no damn sense. Reputation? I don't even know what reputation she had. I didn't even know you, girl. We knew Trish and Pepper had a daughter named Egypt. That's it. So what reputation? Girl. She said, you tried to sabotage me. She said, I'm blessed to have come from this woman's womb, talking about Pepper. And I'm like, bitch, you act like that's Beyonce. Girl, that is Pepper. Cokehead Pepper. No, baby. You're not blessed to come from her, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You're not Remy, Sir, or Blue. That's what I'm going to say to that shit. Girl, bye. Well, she was just doing the most, trying to put TT down as if she come from Pepper. That Pepper womb is better than TT mama womb when they motherfucking sisters, bitch. What? This bitch is delusional. So, she said, I am hip-hop royalty. I am a queen, and you want to take my place. You wanted the lifestyle. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You are saying way too much. You're doing the most, Egypt. Egypt, nobody don't want your lifestyle. You're dating a man that loves to fuck transgender women. You cut your hair to look like a boy to please your man. Your man is broke. Your mama is a has-been. And so is your dad. Nobody wants the life you have. What lifestyle you got, motherfucker? What? What lifestyle do you got, Egypt? You live with your mama, bitch. Titi got her own place with her man, bitch. What is she jealous of? What lifestyle? Girl, the delusion, the delusions. The delusions. Girl. So even TT Mama said, this is some bullshit, basically. I am not going to sit here and listen to this. Daddy will be turning in his grave. And that this is hard for her to believe that TT ruined her reputation and that she need to take control of her reputation. And Egypt was like, I tried to take control of my reputation, but she ruined it. And I'm like, girl, shut your ass up. So then, TT Mama told her, you are the one that's portraying yourself on this show. And that you are the one that hit Brianna. Like, basically, you're the one that ruined your reputation, not TT. And I'm like, I don't understand how she don't fucking know that. So, then Egypt saying that was 2 years ago after TT started this. And TT Mom tells Egypt, TT hasn't said anything else about Sam since then, but y'all keep on talking about her and her man, and even bringing Dawn into this, which is TT them auntie. Egypt say, if you can't take being burned, don't start the fire. And I'm like, really, Egypt? So basically, this was some get back for her saying that Sam didn't have no money in his account when she was basically trying to be a big sister / cousin to you, or big cousin / sister to you. So now you're trying to get back at her because of that, when she wasn't being spiteful. She was just giving you some good advice. And now you're going to be spiteful. and talk about her husband, soon-to-be husband, cheating on her. That never happened. All right, Egypt. I see you, bitch. You and your mammy with her fucked up ass Whitney Houston wig on that she had on. I see you, bitch. This don't make no damn sense. So then TT tells Pepper, I never told you that Sean cheated on me. So what did I tell you? Say verbatim. What did I tell you? And then here comes Pepper. You kept telling me that you're done, Basically saying that she was done, not gonna fuck with him anymore. But she didn't say that he cheated on her. You could be done for many a reasons, Pepper. You took that shit and ran with it, girl. Bye. I never believed that he cheated on her anyways, because it came from Pepper in Egypt. Them bitter bitches. No, ma'am. So then, when Pepper said, you kept telling me that you're done, when TT said, you talk to spirits, I almost fell out my goddamn bed when she said that shit. She said, you talk to spirits, bitch. Because ain't no way in hell I told you that he cheated on me. Them spirits in your brain told you he cheated on me. Girl, that shit was funny. Do you understand? That shit was funny as fuck. So then they was going back and forth because yada, yada, yada. I ain't finna go into all that. I'm sick of their ass. Then Egypt say, I got a lot to say. She telling her mama, Mom, please let me talk. I got a lot to say. I am the victim here. I am the victim. I have a lot to say. And I was like, bitch, shut up. I was like, bitch. Even Titi was like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Girl, she was just having a temper tantrum like a fucking 2-year-old. I was like, oh my God, this girl is weird. Their whole fucking family is weird. Pepper is weird. Sam is weird in Egypt. I don't understand how Titi and her mama even some kin to them for real, for real. Because them people weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. And they slip is showing. And I see you, bitch. No. So, TT mom told, when Egypt kept saying she the victim, TT mom said, what victim? That shit was funny as fuck too. Because I was saying the same thing at the same time she said it. What fucking victim, bitch? What are you the victim of? Like, TT ain't did shit to you. How are you a fucking victim, bitch? So, yeah, TT face was priceless at that point. She was looking like this bitch is crazy. And I'm with TT on that shit. So Egypt saying, talk about this, that she talked about this with her therapist. And so when she said she talked about this with her therapist, TT was over it. TT was like, oh my God, let me just apologize to this stupid bitch. So TT was like, I apologize because I'm just over this shit. I apologize if what I said about Sam's bank account hurted you. I apologize. Thank God, TT. Thank God. So then the guys come into the room. And Egypt says she will never trust T. In her confessional, she said she will never trust TT again. She lost a lot of respect for her. And their relationship will never be the same. And I'm like, so fucking what, Egypt? Girl, bye. And then Sam come in, he tell TT that he's sorry for bringing friction to TT and her family. And I'm like, bitch, you should have been apologized to TT and her family because you have brought a lot of strife to this damn girl for no fucking reason. There was no reason why her and Egypt ain't friends no more. Pepper don't treat her like a niece no more. All because you said that she was attracted to you and she was in love with you. And you fucking lied. How sad. How fucking sad. So then production asks TT in her confessional, will she invite Pepper and Egypt and Sam to her wedding? And she says she don't know. They got a lot of work to do. She's not there yet. And I don't blame her. And I hope she don't invite their ass because they still full of shit. And they still think what they think and feel what they feel. They just squash this shit for now because probably the show had something to do with it. But I don't believe Egypt, Pepper, and Sam not one motherfucking bit. And I wouldn't trust their ass with a long-handled spoon. Period. So, that was my review for Growing Up Hip Hop, the finale. It was a hit. They went out with a bang. I can't wait for next season, but I hope that Sam, Pepper, and Egypt is not there. I'm over them. I don't give a fuck to see or hear anything else about them ever again. Goodbye. And yeah, that was the end. That was my review. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. And I'll see y'all in the next video because I'm about to do Love and Marriage Huntsville. See you there.